All right, everybody, we are back at the Hasbro booth. This time, we are ready to dive into some G.I. Joe with friend of the pod, Lenny.
Hi.
Lenny, we got some new stuff here.
We got a lot of new stuff. We got new characters, we got new figures, we got things to talk about.
Yeah, so where do you want to start?
Let's start with Dire Tech.
All right.
So we're expanding upon Dire Tech with some Night Creepers. As you guys can see here, he's fully Dire Teched out. He is completely embedded in the green dark energy of Dire Tech. As you guys can see, he's kind of a partial where we have the Dire Tech Cthulhu head with, if you can see, his arms are more reptilian. So we're kind of going with, he's been pushed further, so the illusion is you're seeing a monster ninja.
That is awesome, and I'm seeing some really different textures, some metallic hits.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot going on with this figure.
We kept the body subdued so that the greens would really pop.
That is so cool.
I think next, I want to talk about the one, the only.
Yeah, let's
Ninja
talk
Force
about it.
Zartan. This was, we needed to get to this one. He's beautiful.
He really is.
He has this amazing mohawk. What doesn't say ninja like a biker vest with orange chains?
And purple boots.
And purple boots. Yeah. Surprisingly enough, I actually dumbed the green down on his pants. The original figure was burn your eyes out green.
I feel like Tony would slap you right now.
No, he and I came to that decision together. So we originally, there's a spec, and then he and I worked together to get it to where we feel it needs to be. We pulled some colors down, but still, it's bright. Great figure. He has two swords. The original figure only had one, but I gave him an accoutrement.
Look at that.
Long sword in the back. They both sheath. I take him out, but we got to go through these things a couple of times. You can see here on his bow, the bowstring will actually come off, and you can put it into not drawn. Is that the terminology I should use?
Yeah.
So it's undrawn and drawn, and he also has this really cool scythe-type weapon that he can hold as well. His forearm piece is removable in case you want to customize. So is his wrist guard with the spikes on it. So awesome. Really cool figure. Really exciting in the line. Oh, and also his kunai are removable from his thigh pouch.
Nice.
And you can put him forward or back. We changed the direction of him. The original toy, they were forward. Yeah. I felt like if he's running around being a ninja, it could be
might be problematic.
Yeah, it could be got work on the job.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what Cobra's workman's comp is. But
I don't think they have a good. I don't think their policy's terrible from what I hear. Next is Overkill. I think people have been hearing me talk about this for years. I've been wanting to do Overkill for a very long time. I love this figure. He's crazy looking. His color palette is daring. One could say.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it kind of, it's kind of different than what we normally do in Classified. We do dumb colors down. Dumb is a bad word, but we do the colors so they feel a little more realistic in the large. We tone down for the scale, essentially. But for this one, it was so iconic to him, we had to get the color. The chest plate opens up. His blasters fold down. All blast effects that I believe are 1 millimeter. I can never remember the numbers. 1 millimeter post will fit into his chest, so you can customize which ones you want to put in there. We figured everybody had a lot of them already, so we didn't add them with the figure. In the original figure, he had this kind of like pop-up gun that would go on his wrist. You could put that on his wrists. It also had a giant backpack, but we're not doing that technology in this line right now. So we added this really cool sci-fi, cyberpunky Gatling gun that he can hold. Swappable hands, just like bats have. The claws are actually articulated, so he could pincer grab.
That's great.
And then I gave him this sort of like neon, kind of cyberpunky blade, energy blade sort of deal. So the pack is packed to the gills. Also, the original figure didn't show his face. So if you know anything about the character, he's actually a man. He's a cyborg.
He was once a man.
Yes, he was. So what we did was I wanted to show how Cobra would handle a cyborg, and it's not so nice.
No.
He's really not put together great. Well, they didn't do a good job reinstalling his body parts, so I wanted to look a little tortured, for lack of a better word. And as you can see there, he's kind of grimacing. His face is kind of like he's holding on by a thread, but he's ready to take out some Joes.
And he makes Officer Murphy look like he's had it easy.
Yes, yeah. It was very inspired by 80s movies, so it was like, what's going on this figure?
All right, so then this revealed right before Comic-Con, New York Toy Fair.
Yeah, by the great Larry Hama. Dude, his creation, we had to get her in the line. Dawn she's basically the main character in the books right now, so it's really exciting to get her in the line. Her backstory, if you guys are aware, is incredible. From Cobra Youth to having the memories of Snake Eyes implanted into her, to joining G.I. Joe to help fight Cobra and save the world. Awesome character. She's kitted out. She has the Uzi. She has the 2 samurai swords. She can holster the Uzi in the side pouch with a pistol. Swappable heads. Super cool, super articulated. And again, I always love making a cool female action figure. She's ready.
Awesome. And then this was the silhouette.
This is the silhouette that everybody thought, dude, my favorite.
All right, what was your favorite guess? What was your favorite guess?
There was the one with the yelling cowboy. I don't remember the meme.
Okay.
When, like, with the that, like,
yeah.
It was like some weird overseas, like, talent show. That was the best one. That was incredible.
Well, it's not that or the man with no name.
Yeah. Well, the reason why we didn't show it because we need to give backstory.
Yeah.
Right. And so,
here. Well, give me the backstory before we show it.
I'll try to do it quick.
Yeah.
I kind of go on tangents a little bit. So it's a Sundown. Sundown is actually tracking down Headman, who kidnapped his brother. Sundown became a bounty hunter to bring justice, by force, by his skills, because he's a skilled hunter. And then his brother became a politician to bring justice. So he got kidnapped. So now Sundown is searching for his brother. You can see his amazing head with the key on there. But we wanted to make sure the hat fit super tight and looked slick. We didn't want to take away from the figure that way. With it, sometimes hats can be overbearing and large on a figure. So as you can see here, it's keyed in the bottom, and then you could take his super cool, rugged cowboy haircut, and it will snap right on top of his head if I can get it to grab properly.
There. So we keyed in the hair there, and you can see that with the hat.
Yep,
yeah,
nice and tight. And if you guys are familiar with Mayan culture, these are the hero twins, and they're fighting the false macaw god, and they're kind of like based on that. That's where they kind of like pulling inspiration from. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, super excited. I'm super excited to get new G.I. Joes in. It's really fun to get into the lore.
And Headman enters the canon.
Headman enters the canon, and I am very excited.
And
so ridiculous.
There's one other thing that I think is particularly new over here.
Oh yeah, we have dinosaurs. Animals are a really big part of G.I. Joe, and there's the Dino Strike back in the day, and how could we bring that into Joe in a sophisticated, aggressive way? And we brought in the Paleo Vipers. So the idea is that Dr. Mindbender has bioengineered Dromaeosaurus, that's what velociraptors are in the family of, or a Deinonychus, which is a larger version of a velociraptor. And I was like, what would be the best attack dog? A raptor.
Yeah.
So as you can see here, the Paleo Vipers with this helmet on, I've taken off the forearm guard, which has a Therizinosaurus claw. That's right. Say that 5 times fast. It also has armor that you can almost like a bridle.
Yeah.
You can hold it back.
That was the teaser that you guys had shared.
And I was like, he's a Brit. I'm like, what? Who's gonna guess that?
Lots of people said dinosaur.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't look.
It's crazy.
Anyway, so they're super articulated. There's a bendy wire in the tail. I wanted to go with the feathered raptor, but I felt like getting more aggressive textures, like on crocodiles, would bring it into like a more kind of cobra vibe.
Yeah.
So that's where you can see that it has this kind of like patterning on it. And of course it has a cobra logo on its thigh.
Of course.
Because, got to make sure who they belong to.
Yep.
And then without the Paleo Viper helmet on, the leader of the pack is Professor Rockclaw.
Oh,
who
man.
is he's researching the raptors and how to really utilize them for Cobra.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so it's a 2-pack, but it's an army builder, and so if you buy 2 of them, you get 2 raptors, a goon, and a leader.
Yes, because they're pack hunters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, we had to get Red Dog and Taurus in there.
Yeah.
For Sergeant Slaughter's team. And I love these 2 in the movie. They're ridiculous.
Yes,
Their backstories are crazy. I love when Taurus comes in doing the flips. He's an acrobat.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really fun to kind of play into that. And then like his beard, the curls in it. We had such a blast designing him because that facial hair, it's iconic.
Viking energy.
Yeah, so he's got really cool. He's got Turkish background, so a lot of the weapons are from a lot of the Turkish culture, with the bull and then the scimitar. You can see all the details on the armor is pulled from a lot of Turkish cultural references. And of course we have Red Dog, the kicker, who is kicked off the team for unnecessary roughness. Amazing.
Perfect.
I love that he's the kicker. Like, yes. The forefathers of G.I. Joe were absolute geniuses.
They were cooking on another
They were
level.
cooking, everything's super iconic and unique.
Yeah.
Right? So Red Dog's awesome. He comes with 2 Samoan clubs based on Samoan culture, of course, as well as the football that will go into the kicking tee with a hand that will be able to hold the football as well.
So good.
So super cool. All of his jewelry is removable.
Okay.
So really excited to get into him as well. Awesome character. I've been waiting to do these 2 because they're like G.I. Joe's answer to the Dreadnoks.
Yeah.
You know, so I wanted to get a little bit more rugged looking characters.
Yeah, they're the
within
good guy
Joes.
weirdos.
Yes, the good guy weirdos. Yep, most good guys are weirdos.
It's true.
Yeah.
But they're particular
Particularly
brand of weird.
Yes. And of course, we have Zanya. Yeah, Zartan's daughter. That's why she's riding the chameleon, as you can see here. She comes with some parts and pieces that actually make her into a troop builder. So you can
sweet.
swap out the head for this kind of like dreadnought, kind of like hockey mask. Like, oh my god, that's a very scary person kind of get up. As well as she comes with this really cool tank pilot helmet, as well as a welding goggles, some fists, and a really cool sculpt pistol.
Very cool.
All swappable onto the figure. The other cool thing about the swamp ski or the chameleon is that the front will open up for weapon storage, and so will the seat, so you can stow things inside of it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. And then you guys recently revealed the Royal Guard.
Oh yeah.
So shouts to our friends over at the Toy Insider.
Oh yeah. Again, another figure I've been dying to do since I'm, 8 years old. It was really fun to really realize their costumes, essentially. Like, what would a Cobra Law armored guard look like, fully realized in today's kind of like sensibilities. That's where the chitin's really pushed. But we wanted to get a little crazier with it, where like the chitin is almost living.
Yeah.
So that's where you see the heavy one, where he can grow bigger shoulders, he can grow that big horn on his head. So in case they need to really push back the Joes, they can get big and ready for the bigger battle.
Very cool.
And then, of course, we have our legacy action soldiers, the special forces. They're kitted out. As you can see there's 2 different versions of the same figure. You can mix and match, kind of basically make your special forces character.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then this is our battle in a box, Snake Eyes versus the Varmint. It's basically the G.I. Joe version of the Ferret versus Stealth Viper on the Cobra Stealth Flight Pod. Really cool. It's a 2-pack. Think about like that, like as a kid, what is that really cool battle you see at store and you get excited about G.I. Joe. Fun fact, the Snake Eyes is not Resolute. It's based on an old sticker in a lunchbox where they got the colors wrong on him to have greens on them. And I thought it'd be a nice pop.
That is.
Yeah. So, and of course, a Trouble Bubble in black looks rad.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Well, Lenny, thank you so much for taking us through.
Oh, yeah, anytime.
As always, super exciting stuff to look forward to.
Thanks, man.
Yo, Joe.
Yo, Joe.